So we go to the Underground Railroad.world. That's the main domain. We have the option to install this on our desktop, mobile. It's a PWA right now. That way I don't have to go through the loops of getting it on the App Store or the Google Android store. And I don't know, I feel like this might be a better solution for now. I don't get the native processing, but this didn't require all of that. Most of the processing is done in the back end. Anyways, let's go to sign up. This is just something I did real quick. Yeah, but as you can see, I've used up all the emails I have, so I'm gonna create one in the admin portal. It's just something I built to test the whole intake process. So we'll just run a simulation. We'll keep the user email, test user 23, password just same test user 33. Now you can also create a truth stream report card. That won't be bad. Yeah, honest but kind. Run simulation. Alrighty, that's fine. So sign in here. We shall use save test user 23. Let me copy this. Bada boom, bada bing. We'll save it. Cool. Alrighty, so this is the mirror home. Let me exit out of this. So this is what it looks like. Pretty cool. We use Three.js to build the scene. Simple, but like, cosmic and yada yada yada. We have a global dashboard. Right here we have, so since it was just a simulation, it doesn't have a real image, but we use the face API to, I guess basically what it does is it checks the dimensions of the facial expression and then provides feedback on whether it seemed neutral, happy, surprised, sad, angry, yada yada yada. Just some simple information. WebSocket connections on, notifications offline right now, API connected, notifications, subscription. The simulated users are given subscriptions right away just so we can test it without having to do all the extra steps to get it subscribed. Account settings, you can change your password, change your email, delete your account, all that good stuff. Appearance, we have two themes, Sakura and Cosmic. And then just system information, the version, the session, the dashboard. We're using GitHub Actions to automate the CI/CD pipeline. But yeah, let us begin. We have mirror groups. So basically, let's create a group. So it could be family, partners, teamwork, friends, support group, anonymous. Let's start with family. Family, all right, the mirror family. What do you want? What does your family want to understand better? Well, you want to work on getting along better. Let's just say that, getting along better. Now insight focus will be intergenerational communication, shared traits versus individual differences, conflict resolution styles. Next, let's build stronger family bonds. We can make it private. This one I would make private. You wouldn't want a public family group. Maximum numbers, how many family members you have, right? Let's just do 12. Create group. Bam. So now, the first thing I'll do is I'll share the information gathered from my intake, right? So would it be contact information, personality profile, cognitive patterns, my visual analysis, voice patterns, astrological profile. I'll choose complete profile. Yeah. Then share one data type, boom. We have the option to start a vote. There's only one person here, but let's say, are we going to Alaska or Timbuktu? Practically the same thing, right? Alrighty, so yeah, so multiple choice. Option 1, Alaska. Option 2, Timbuktu. Timbuktu. Never fingers don't type very well. Start vote. I'll choose Timbuktu. Submit vote. Bam. Alrighty. Insights. No insights yet because there's only one user. Wouldn't be worth it. But yeah, then we have the chat. I can do things like, whoa. So real quick information. Dina, the distributed intelligent neural architect, is the backend powering this. Basically, we created a mirror module that will generate AI insights using the information we provided. Of course, doing some prompt engineering, making sure that we're getting things tailored to our specific goals. But I can do things like, hey, Dina, I am currently performing a showcase to the world. Give me a joke about the stars. ASAP. I'm just kidding. Sure, here's a star themed joke for your performance. Why don't stars use social media? Because they're afraid of getting too many followers. That's horrible. But anyways, yeah, that was a horrible joke. Maybe I didn't get it. Maybe it flew over my head. Why don't stars use social media? Because they're afraid of getting too many followers. Boo. But as you can see, responds pretty quickly. Yeah. So let's go back. Now let's go to my journal. Something pretty simple. New entry, morning, mood, 10, energy, 10. I'm feeling excited. Emotional intensity, about a 7. Today is a good day. We are finally exposing the mirror. Alrighty. Grateful for family, health, courage. Tags. Let's do family and getting to it. Now in the future, I'll be able to search those tags and find all of the entries relating to them, which is pretty cool. Save entry, boom. Pretty simple. Now, our journal entries are the biggest weight in the analysis of my mirror, which will we go to next. So my mirror. Welcome back, Seeker, growth and exploration. Those are the things we should be working on, or that we are, according to the personality, IQ, all the data we took in. So basically, this randomly generated analysis generated an ENFP with Aquarius Sun, Libra Moon. Your center of gravity skews toward action with reflection. Your emotional base is steady. You thrive when you choose deliberate challenges. That's my dog drinking water. No biggie. Career. Your logical meets life path 7. Lean into projects that mirror your natural cadence and attention span. Relationships. Libra moon shapes your emotional character, etc., etc. Momentum, current phase, growth and exploration. Wellness, dominant in motion, detected, neutral, 74%. Micro shifts in routine and breath lengthen your buffer before reactivity. Cool. So this would be the Big Five profile and the Myers-Briggs. So, yada yada. Astrology, we have different types of astrology taken, and we have Western, Chinese, African. We have cognitive tests, IQ score 130, 98th percentile, category simulation, strength logical. Emotional, stability, expressiveness, you'd get a percentage, a real one. Of course, this is just randomly generated to demonstrate the app. Yeah, voice, you'd submit some sort of voice, hello, things like that. Metadata, completed, section, integrity, consistency. You also have the option to generate and export. Boom. You'll be able to download this, maybe give it to someone. Maybe it'll be more useful. And the stronger, more powerful this project gets, the more reliable this data will be. Of course, I did my best to make it as reliable as possible, but, beginner woes, I'm sure there's going to be things not up to par yet, but we'll get there. Now, generate a report. Generate your comprehensive personal analysis. DINA, distributed intelligent neural assistant, will synthesize your intake assessment, journal entries, and temporal patterns into an actionable growth report. Let's proceed. Boom. So the individual exhibits high levels of openness and agreeableness on personality assessments. They have a neutral emotional state with occasional excitement, indicating a balanced but occasionally enthusiastic outlook. Their cognitive strength lies in logical and verbal reasoning. So dimensions scored resilience, mindfulness, authenticity, self-awareness, growth momentum, emotional intelligence, strengths, growth edges, blind spots, journal analysis, things like this. I really think there's some good information to be gotten from this, not only for self, but for others regarding you, especially when it comes to the groups, because this same information is used to mediate and provide better solutions within mirror groups. But let us proceed to TruthStream, the final, for now, aspect of this. Let me see where reviews received. Okay, so no reviews yet. I need to generate reviews for this user. So we'll go to the admin portal. This is just like a debug. I get to see the logs and all that stuff on this portal and simulate a couple things that would take too long to just do again. So I just automated that process. So we're gonna create TruthStream reviews for test user 23. Where you at? Let me refresh. Maybe it hasn't shown up yet. Test user 23. Where you at, bucko? Let me see. Why is it showing up? That's the name, right? Test user 23. Test user 23. Oh, there you are, number 82. All right. Number 82. Now we'll pick 5 because 5 is the minimum amount of reviews you need before generating a report. Let's go direct and unfiltered. Run reviews. 6 of 6 reviews received, so we should be good. Let's go look at them now. Reviews received. Oh, rate limit exceeded. Did something wrong there. I have to give one review first. All right, so let me review someone. Yes. In order to see your reviews, you have to review people first. I figured it'd be like an incentive to review more people. Alrighty, so reviewee will be just random. Let's do 85, and I'll include 82 so that rate limit exceeded. Rate limit exceeded. I guess this is just the protection plan going into action, even though I should create some sort of differentiator between the simulations and the actual rate limit so that this doesn't happen to me again. So you can see we have generations, we have review analyzed. Honestly, that might be a double error. I don't think so, but possibly. As I said, we'll get into it, we're building it. I just felt like it was good enough to release. I put enough work into it, about a year actually. So let's get it out there and deal with the bugs as they come. There's no need in trying to be perfect when we know it's impossible. I just got as close as I could. Let's see if I can run the review right now. 3,331 seconds. Goodness gracious. You know what? For now, we'll just log out and log back in. I'll just go into one that already has reviews there. Alrighty, so system, account settings, log out, bada boom, let's go, sign in, Badooski, whoopah, truth stream. So yeah, actually this isn't bad because you can see more of it. So the truth card, you can see a picture, the goal, seeking honest feedback on leadership, communication, first impressions, emotional intelligence. How they see themselves. I'm just someone trying to push through. This is a very simple thing I put, but I would recommend going deeper, as deep as you can. For the more information you provide, the more you can get, type of thing. That was just random voice greeting. Yeah, but as you can see in the truth stream report card created, you get an image, the goal category, a voice greeting, and how they see themselves. Wants feedback on leadership, communication, first impressions, emotional intelligence, astrological profile. But anyways, yeah, let's go to Truth Mirror Report. Boom. Let's generate a new one. That's fine. Rate limit exceeded. Does not matter right now. But yeah, as you can see, you get perception, gap score, good self-awareness, average scores, the overview of everything that's being said. For example, quiet confidence with composed presence. The reviewee consistently displays quiet confidence characterized by composed demeanor. Despite their confidence, reviewers observe the need for continued grounding and self-reflection to ensure that they remain confident without overconfidence. Things like that, you know. And of course, they filter through, the analysis will filter through, you know, keywords and certain things that won't help the reviewee actually get better, you know, like just overly harsh statements that are not helpful. So then we go back to the overview, and yeah, you see, as you can see, the reviews are anonymous. As far as you're not going to know the person's username or any information that could single them out, and they always have the option to not supply a photo. I would, you know, recommend do so, because the more information you give, again, the more you can get back. I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but you can usually get some sort of idea about the book by looking at the cover. But yeah, reviews given, you can see those. This is funny because this person, I don't know if you've seen that meme where that guy's chewing and then the top of his head is like bulging out as he chews. So as he chews it. So so yeah, this was me reviewing him, and I said his head may work as a viable alternative to a body share. Oh man, but yeah, things like that. Um, but yeah, sign up, guys. Let's make this happen. I'm open to criticism, instruction. Let's make this better. Let's make this more powerful. Right now, it says 7-day free trial, but I'm gonna be, just renewing those trials for a while until I feel like, okay, this is something that is stable and is good enough for me to charge people for. I mean, if you want to, feel free to pay that $10 a month. Please, I would gladly accept it. But yeah, work with me. Let's make this happen. I am Gabriel, and thank you for watching. Peace.